my business partner didn't just disappear. He vanished with company money, fake vendors, and a plan so careful it almost worked. If you've ever trusted the wrong person in business or in life, stay with me and consider subscribing because this story doesn't end the way you expect. The first sign something was wrong didn't come from a bank alert or a lawsuit. It came from silence. One morning, my partner didn't show up to the office. No call, no message. At first, I wasn't worried. We had worked together long enough for absences to feel normal. But as the day dragged on, that silence started to feel deliberate. By nightfall, I realized I wasn't waiting for someone who was late. I was waiting for someone who wasn't coming back. 2 years earlier, that same man stood beside me as we signed papers that turned an idea into a company. His name was Daniel Carter. We met in college and bonded over late nights and shared ambition. Daniel was confident and persuasive. I was quieter, focused on structure and systems. Together, we believed we were balanced. We started in a small office above a cafe, building a data tool for logistics companies. It wasn't flashy, but it worked. Clients came slowly, then all at once. When we landed a contract worth over $200,000, it felt like we had finally made it. We promised equal ownership, equal decisions, no secrets. The first months were exciting. Daniel handled people, I handled operations. When we hired a financial manager, she pointed out that our payment system only needed one approval. She suggested adding safeguards. Daniel said it would slow us down. We delayed the change. That decision mattered more than we knew. The first strange payment appeared quietly. Daniel said it was a consultant. The paperwork looked fine. Then another appeared, and another, always approved quickly. Our accountant raised concerns. I passed them to Daniel. His explanations were calm and convincing. I wanted to believe him, so I did. One night, I noticed several transfers scheduled just below review limits, all approved under Daniel's account. I froze them immediately. The next morning, his desk was empty. Laptop gone. Badge inactive. No explanation. We reviewed everything. The vendors were fake. The accounts were linked. Every trail led back to Daniel. Days later, an anonymous email arrived with invoices and an audio recording. In it, Daniel joked about how oversight slowed growth. Hearing his voice felt unreal. Auditors confirmed the truth. The money had been taken slowly and deliberately. This wasn't a mistake. It was a plan. Daniel called me once. He said things had gotten complicated and asked me to slow down. When I told him the investigation had started, he laughed and said I was overreacting. That laugh still echoes in my head. He left the country before authorities could reach him. There was no arrest, no confrontation, just paperwork and silence. The company survived, but smaller and more cautious. Trust didn't. Months later, Daniel sent one message saying, "This was never personal." I never replied. Betrayal doesn't arrive loudly. It comes quietly through trust and access, wearing the face you believe in most. If this story reminded you of someone you trusted, leave a comment below. Your story might help someone else recognize the signs sooner. And if you want more real stories like this, subscribe. This is Truthline of Stories, where silence always tells the truth.